Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Live at 5. Today is our second episode of the Chakra Series. We're going to be learning about the Root Chakra, which is why I'm all in red today. It's not just me being weird, we're actually doing the Root Chakra, which is represented by red. So I thought I would come on beautifully red for you. So, as I said, we're going to be doing the root chakra today. If you haven't watched or you don't know anything about chakras at all, I did do a video on understanding chakras, like an introduction to them. If you want to check that one out, that was on February the 12th. So just go back and watch that one before you watch this one if you know nothing at all about chakras. If you know a little bit about chakras, about their energy and stuff, but you don't really know very much about root chakras, this is for you. I will try to keep it within the 10 minutes. Okay, so root chakra. So root chakra is, the understanding is that there are 7 going down your spine of the major chakras. This is the first one. This is the one at the very bottom of your spine, and it's represented by red. So that is all to do with our security, our very basic needs, right? Like, do we have food? Do we have shelter? It's our survival. So we need our root chakra to be in a very, very secure and happy, balanced alignment to be able to feel safe in our environment, in our lives, in like around the people that we're around. You know, so it's a very, very important one, and it's a very, very basic one. It's our basic human needs and our basic human instincts. It is also our connection to the earth. So it's also like to do with grounding and stuff like that. So very, very good to practice grounding when we want our root chakra to be balanced. So what are some signs that your root chakra is not really doing very well? So physically, that could be obviously something like lower back pain. It could also be to do with your legs and your feet. So any problems in these kind of areas physically would indicate perhaps a problem with your root chakra not being, you know, very, very supported. Also things like fatigue, constipation, all of these kind of like things, they also can be an underactive root chakra. Emotionally, you're going to be feeling really anxious. You're going to be feeling insecure, right? You don't feel safe. So you're going to be feeling very disorientated, very flighty, very, just fearful and, you know, maybe even unmotivated. Maybe you're just not feeling like, you know you've got loads of things to do, but you're just not wanting to do them. And that's an underactive root chakra right there. So very much that's your survival mode. If you're in survival mode, you need to sort out your root chakra, definitely. Mental things. So maybe you're very distracted. Maybe, you're feeling like you've got ADHD or something, like you're all over the place. You've got fingers in all these pies and you just can't settle on something. You can't focus on anything. It's just everything's everywhere and there's a million thoughts going on. And you need to just come back to what you really, really, truly need to do and to sort out right then and there. Yeah, so pretty much it's just feeling very ungrounded is the very, very basics of an underactive root chakra. Okay, so signs that you have a active and healthy root chakra. So congratulations if you are feeling safe and supported and, like financially or, just in your home in general or just in your body. Are you feeling connected to your body? Are you feeling healthy in yourself, in mentally and physically? Are you, put together today? And then that is your very, very strong root chakra. You're going to have lots of vitality. Your immune system's going to be really good. So you're going to be in a really healthy state if your root chakra is super balanced and aligned. And you're going to be able to manage stress a lot easier. Like if whatever comes to you, because you're grounded, because you feel secure and protected, you are able to deal with an onslaught of negativity coming towards you with ease. Absolutely. How would you then activate an inactive chakra? Obviously, you can go to like Reiki people or other like healers and stuff, and they can realign your chakras for you. Or nutritionists can also, all of these kind of holistic people, they can all kind of give you some ideas of how to stimulate and activate your chakras and balance them out. If you want to do them for yourself, though, there are plenty of things that you can do. So we're going to cover a few of them right now. Color therapy, obviously, with the red. Wear red. That could be jewelry, that could be clothes, that could be if you have a room that is red at home, go sit in that and just like absorb that. Even just like just look at something red, meditate on that red thing. This helps you activate that. So color therapy is really good. If you've got red light, like if you've got like a red light sauna or something like infrared, definitely go use that. Absolutely will activate. So the color red pretty much is your go-to to activate for color therapy. Foods you can eat your chakras back into balance. Now this can be obviously red foods, so things like red fruits like strawberries and things, or vegetables like beets and beetroot for my English friends. But this can be like ones that you find in the ground, like these can be root vegetables, these can be potatoes and turnips and carrots and all of these kind of things. Anything that comes from the earth, these things help you with the grounding, right? Likewise, like warming spices, things like cinnamon and like nutmeg and ginger, all of these lovely warming spices. Have them in tea, put them in your food. You want foods that are going to bring you comfort and like lots and lots of like grounding feelings towards yourself. You can also do yoga, again, like either join a yoga class or look up on YouTube, do some online stuff, read a book, do some grounding yoga positions. So obviously like things like the tree, child pose, warrior, all of these kind of ones. These ones root you to the ground and give you back that contact with the earth. Breathing techniques, very, very good. Again, you can look them up on YouTube for like special meditations, or you find a breathwork facilitator and they'll be able to help you really concentrate on your breath and focus it more with your grounding. You can do affirmations, meditations, visualizations, affirmations like you say to yourself out loud if you can. I am safe, I am secure, I belong, I am protected, I am. Always do in the present and always say it positively. Don't say I am not, I am, and something positive, right? So I am grounded. Meditations, obviously you can do things in visualizations where you stand there or sit there and you imagine roots coming out of your feet, even out of the base of your spine from your actual root chakra, going down into the earth and pulling on that energy of the earth, bringing that energy of the earth up into your body and feeling that security that the earth offers you. We can also use crystals. Where are my crystal friends? So you can get chakra stones. Just for an example, here is the root chakra one. It is on a beautiful, it looks orange, but it's actually red jasper. It is an orangey kind of terracotta color, I guess, but on here for some reason it looks orange. But this is your root chakra symbol on there, and this would be placed on your base of your spine. And then all the other ones obviously go up the rest of it, but that was what you could use or meditate on to activate your root chakra. So obviously red jasper is a really, really good one. Any other kind of like red stones like garnet and all those lovely ones, those are really good for grounding. It doesn't have to be red though. Tiger's eye, for example. Let's try and get some beautiful tiger's eye. Woo! Tiger's eye is a great grounding one. You can use black stones. pretty much any of the black stones. So things like obsidian, hematite, sorry, it's like a silvery sheen, shungite, sorry, I forgot the shungite is a good one. There's also one called bloodstone, which is kind of like a very dark green one. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but it's got flecks of red in it, thus bloodstone. I don't think you can see it, but look it up online. There are flecks of red in it, and that's a really good grounding stone for you. It's bloodstone. And then, of course, ones like Smoky Quartz as well, which is like your clear quartz, but it looks like it's got smoke running through it. It's like a nice little grey shine in there. Anyway, so you can just Google ones and perhaps you have them at home. Aromatherapy is also a really, really good one. Anything grounding really, and things like patchouli, cedarwood, all of those kind of earthy kind of smelling ones as well. Absolutely, just go around, smell your oils and see which one stimulates that for you and makes you feel grounded and supported. So why does this matter? Well, it's very much about your connection to the earth, as I've said. It's very much about your connection to yourself. It's your root, right? It's your grounding. It's where you can go into your body and really find out what's going on with you. How are you feeling? Like, are you feeling safe, or do you not feel supported right now? And why is that? How can you change that? And it's very, very good to go off and daydream and have dreams and ideas, but it's also so important for us to come back into the physical world and to ground those ideas into the physical. And that is where our root chakra comes in. That is our manifestation on earth, is through our root, right? It's from our grounding cord. It's from our anchor to the earth. It's very much obviously for personal growth, and it brings you out of being stuck, out of worry, out of stress, and it just helps you face life much more confidently, much more securely and happily. So that's pretty much my long rant about the root chakra. We went a little bit over 10 minutes. I apologize, but you know, I will talk about these things forever. So thank you very much for joining me today with the root chakra. If you really like this chakra series, we do this every month. So the next one is going to be on April the 9th. That one is going to be called Understanding the Sacral Chakra, which is our second one. Energy, emotions, and creativity. So tune in on April the 9th if you're interested in that. As I said, if you're still not really sure what a chakra is, go back, watch my original one on Introduction to Chakras. You can't miss it. It's like rainbow colors everywhere. It's gorgeous. So find that one. Our Live at 5 next week is going to be What is Human Design? I only really heard about this, I would say maybe over a year ago, and I only really kind of looked into it at all not too long ago. So it's a very, very interesting one. If you're interested in human design, if you've never heard of it, or if you've heard of it but you have no idea what it is, like I didn't, absolutely tune in next week and hear what I have to say about that. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for listening to me for these 14 it just changed 14 minutes. I wish you a wonderful week. Build up that root chakra, get secure in your life, and really move forward with all of your things with much more confidence and happiness. Have a wonderful week, everyone, and I will see you next week. Bye.